Well, that seems to have done it. I had to quit OBS and restart that. So it looks like yeah, YouTube is the issue when restarting a live stream. Twitch just picks right back up where you left off, but YouTube, you gotta recreate settings, and so anyway, now all of a sudden YouTube thinks I'm fighting spacers. But anyway, moving on. Let's pick up some loot while we're out here. 9,000, holy smokes. 10 kilometers. Took me a while. How many of those guys did I take out? Must have been 6, 8. Right through a minefield. Alright. Moving on.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Life in all its many-colored glory. Keys check, hat double check.
Critters. Lots of critters. Research outpost. And this place is littered with stuff. Where am I supposed to be going? It's back behind me. Land shark. Might be worth settling this place, too.
And a scanning we go.
It's hard to see where you're going when... A little easier, but not much. This thing is freaking crazy. I can't. I guess it would be better to do this on foot. Is there a rock that I haven't hit? Oh, there we go. Hold on, Sam. You see Marine, huh?
All you.
I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
What's he standing behind?
Well, looky here.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Look what... Time to tango.
Oh, what did I get that for?
Really get your blood pumping, huh?
Yep. Sure does. Let's get rid of that. And that. Don't really need those. You alright, Sam? First soldier outfit. Sam, are you okay? Sam, stand up. For God's sake, man.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Holy shit. I ain't never getting used to that.
How many times could I miss him?
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Oh my God.
Found you.
Finally.
Wanna mess with me and my friend? Ha! Shit, where are they?
I don't know, man. Where are you?
Nobody's here now.
Down there, huh? Somebody's over there.
Gonna make you some.
Blech. What are you doing down there? Stay hidden for a little bit. See if we can get some loot. Go. Nothing in that ammo case. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Synth meat. Not interested in synth meat. Double shifts. Stalemate on Nero is key to the war effort. The only thing that's going to make that possible is our mechs. Butter. Alright. Now's the time I wish I really had that sniper rifle. Got it. Missed him. How am I missing that guy? Sam, come on.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal. Say goodnight. You got no idea. How on earth do you do that?
Trying to be stealthy is kill 50 enemies with a scoped weapon. Let's see. Not many options here. Basically two. That one and that one. Okay. That one and that one. Decor, mercenaries base helmet. Close. Alpha. Nothing in there. Nope. Boom, pop. UC security. Let's see what's up here. Picking off all your buddies one by one. Damn it, Sam.
Shaving. Got hit in the head.
Hit in the head. What the hell,
Okay.
Sam?
Oh, hurts.
Shoot at the turret, Sam. There's another turret somewhere. There it is. Oh, Sam. Jiminy Christmas. You alright?
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest. You got time for a quick chat?
No.
Appreciate it when you're able.
I don't have time for a chat. We're in the middle of a firefight. All right,
I
so
don't got
let's
many
talk.
friends, so I figure I gotta level with you. My past keeps showing up. I should get ahead of it before I get behind it. Hell, this is tougher than I thought it was gonna be.
Just keep going. No matter what happened, buddy, I'm in your corner.
That means a lot. You know, when I turned 18, my dad used one of his many connections to get me my first real job.
Yeah?
That, plus the magical co-family name, meant I was shipping freight out of Aquila.
Yeah, well, you
If
know.
there's a way to take the wonder out of space, it was working for that outfit.
Hey, you're in
Every
space.
milligram of helium-3 accounted for. Timetables down to the second. Too busy to ever really appreciate anything. Or even look up.
for a first job, you could do worse.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. So, an opportunity comes by from the boss man. He says, run this job, don't ask questions, and there's a bonus. Hell, I was still just a kid. I jumped on it.
Sounds like
I
fun.
knew I wasn't shipping some dried mangoes, but suddenly, God help me, it was fun.
Let's see. Pitch Dark Helium. Still blows my mind there's not too many people streaming this game. I heard it had some bugs when it came out, but the fact that people hate on a massive Bethesda game like this, freaking Skyrim in space, blows my mind. It looks so damn sick. Wish I had an Xbox or a PC to play it. How you liking this game? Well, I've got about 1,200 hours into it, so I guess I'm liking it pretty good. It's keeping my attention, let's put it that way. Let's see. Okay, what was fun about it?
Up until then, I tried my best to be the dutiful son. Hated it. But man, I tried. This was a rush. It was a thrill. Lying through my teeth to customs, even that shady delivery guy. It felt like I was finally, truly living.
Yeah, I could see the appeal.
And you're a hell of a lot smarter than I was. So, more jobs started coming. And everywhere I went, suddenly dangerous people were much better armed.
Yep.
I'd hear about armed conflicts and civilian casualties. Innocent casualties. And I'd pretend that wasn't me. Maybe I wasn't smuggling weapons, maybe I was carrying something else.
You never
As long
know.
as I never open the boxes, I can keep pretending.
Yeah, you never know. You know you didn't kill those people. That was reprehensible. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
Not directly. And I tell myself they'd get guns from someone else.
That's true.
But in my heart, I knew blood was on my hands.
Nah.
Soon the boss man's relying on me, and the pay was nice. We also started partying a lot together. Hard. There are whole weeks that are blank.
Aurora will do
Never had
that.
a lick of trouble. Till I did.
Sounds like he took advantage of you.
Yeah, but it takes two to tango.
Well, that
To
is
this
true.
day, I don't know what I was running that last job. But it was tasty enough. A whole mess of Crimson Fleet jumped me at the rendezvous. Yeah, a sane man would have been scared. But I looked at my pissant trading skiff's dual cannons and shouted, "Oh, this is odd!" Yeah, I blew up one of the pirates before they realized that I was out of my gourd. I managed to get them down to 2 left before every system I had was fried. I was done. And that should have been the end. But that's when the Rangers showed up.
Taking out fleet vessels with a skiff's cannons is impressive as hell, Sam.
I don't even know how I did it. Pure instinct. But it wasn't enough. And then, dependable and straight as an arrow, Lillian Hart came on the comm, and well, it's like hearing the voice of an angel. The Rangers took them out, no problem. All that's fuzzy, though. See, I passed out. And when I came to, Lillian was there. Seems the Rangers were impressed with me. Offered me a job. Yeah, by all rights, it should have been a prison cell, but Lillian, she saw something in me. And I took the job. And that's it. All my cards are on the table.
Yeah, your pretty face saved you. You weren't that kid anymore. You're probably a better person for it.
Well, after I hit bottom, I learned a lot. Fast. But the thing that scares me is Cora. I mean, I gotta tell her someday. Sometimes the way she looks at me, I'm not worthy of that. But to see that look gone...
I got news for you, buddy. She's gonna hate you eventually anyway.
Well, ain't that something to look forward to? Just so you know, all this is why Lillian is something else. I know. More Samco and his complications, as you put it. Well, for now, let's do something more cheery. Like getting a root canal.
Killing some first. Let's see.
Grisly, but part of the job.
Part of the job. Grizzly. Oh, I missed these. Walked right by him. Wasn't paying any attention. Where'd that come from? Plate and a spoon right out in the middle of everything. All right, on we go. Let's see.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. And this means you.
Screw you. You see piglets, huh? Couple of guys down there. Well, apparently I'm encumbered. If I can take these guys out with a grenade.
No one's gonna believe me if I tell them you can do that.
Nope. I don't know where these guys are. Turn your back on me. Well, you might as well, because I can't shoot straight.
Another day, another kill.
That's bold talk. Really got to get a scope. What can I get rid of? Get rid of that. Let's see. Regulator. Probably get rid of that. Get rid of the heavy stuff. Might as well. hurry things up a little bit. Let's see. Let's see here. Take a little detour. Didn't really flank anybody. Crying out loud. Sam, if you step in front of me, I swear to God. Oh my God. Screw this noise. Gosh. Very complicated. Here we go. Do we have a double somewhere? No. All right, what about this? 1, 2, 3. It's times like this that make me wonder. That's probably not the right way. I guess it was. Xeno warfare. What are they doing with Xeno warfare tech here?
We must, right?
I do what I want. Sneak attack, bitch. don't stand out in the open.
Got blood in my eyes. Never mess with a co.
Took a lot of shots. Step out. I dare you. Go on, step out.
Wow, they're in the wind now. You're still a human, right?
I don't know, maybe.
You've got no idea who you're messing with.
Say that again. Man, these guys are too easy. I am encumbered again. Anybody left? Sam, you all right?
And we built that. Take that, you see.
Nothing but dead bodies everywhere. Why I thought there was somebody over there. I always forget about that.
You come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor, and the people who betrayed us, the people of the Freestar Collective, are going to pay.
This guy's got a vendetta. It's gonna cost him his life. These aren't bad, but this one's probably the best. Anything in there that I want to get? No, I don't care about that. Alright, Sam. Defeat the first mercenaries. Defeat Paxton Hull. Blah, blah.
Do you need all of that?
Probably no. Get rid of all of them. I was carrying a lot of weapons. Alright, you ready, Sam? Stand up. Go on, stand up. Alright, Sam, I want to take these guys out one at a time. Nice and slow, nice and quiet. Nope. There we go. Rats. What is that guy behind? Oh, okay, I see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Paxton. Careful, Sam.
That is, something else.
Alright, screw this. Step out.
Light him up!
Shouldn't have stuck your head out, dummy. Knock, knock.
I'm gonna end you!
Not if I end you first. here.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them.
You just thought they were the best.
If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis.
Yeah. Still reliving the glory days, huh? You're pathetic, Hole.
What the hell would you know about glory? That badge gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us even when victory was within our grasp.
I've heard stories about the Battle of Nira. I can't imagine what it was like to see the horrors you've seen.
You pity me? Is that it?
Yep. You're crazy.
You haven't earned the right to pity me.
Who hired the first to seize farmland, and why? Like I don't already know.
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer.
I don't care.
Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you.
You can't
handle the truth.
Nothing you're about to say will surprise me, so let's just get on with it.
We'll see about that. Not long after I started the First, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential.
I wonder who that could be.
I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up.
I'm shocked. Shocked!
He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
Ron Hope. But he's on the Council of Governors. There's no chance he'd be capable of such a thing.
There's no way he wouldn't be capable of it. And you saw a chance to get revenge on the Freestar Collective.
The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward.
Was it worth it, Hole? Do you really think you accomplished anything?
You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit.
I'm afraid I will.
You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council.
Damn. I don't want to do this guy's dirty work, but we can't let Hope get away with it, can we?
No. I'm bringing you in, Hole.
Don't bother.
He should face justice, but I'm not sure he's gonna come quietly.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective.
Details of the
war
arrangement.
comes, and it will come. The Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Idiot.
Grizzly, but part of the job.
Captain's log. Let's see. Ah, there it is. I like how there's always a convenient digipick right next to whatever it is you need to pick. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that one? Will that one work? That one and that one. Hey. Bingo. Alright, what else we got? Another little room, but first officer outfit, hat. Yeah, that outfit just looks dumb. Alright, Sam, let's go get Ron Hope. And he won't come quietly. You think I'll get anything good? Advanced negotiator.
Ka-ching.
Come on, Sam. This way. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. This way. Alright, fine. Man, those things are scary looking. Well, I'm a long way off. Let's see. I've got a little bit of contraband on me, so I can't just go straight there.
All right, let's see what's out there. Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Alright, where are we? The Hammer Falls. Let's see. I'll stop by Parima. And of course, if I do, she's already asked me to run the ring again. Ooh, I've got a skill point too. Forgot to spend that. Oh, look, there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Hi. The guy with the grenade launcher was a dick. I just saw that. What? No snarky comment? Frickety cliptic pricks.
Hey, just so you know, I don't water down the drinks like our last bartender.
All right, good to know.
Happy to serve you, as long as you respect May's rules and behave yourself. I'll keep pouring them as long as you're still standing of your own accord.
All right, let's get rid of this contraband. Man, I wish I could get more for him. All right, now what else? Get rid of that. And get rid of those. And get rid of that. 1374. Let's see. We can get rid of that. And that leaves us 860. Wow. I can get rid of that. 611. Hey. 260. Hey, look at that. Man, we got a bunch of junk. All right. Good enough.
Fleet crew was spotted not far from here. Might be taking
I'll be here
an
if you need
interest in
anything.
your operation.
Shut up, stalker. Oh, stop.
That's why I hired you and your people. I trust if this pirate...
So, like I said, oh, hey, who's coming in? Oh, hey, Sam. Going straight out. Nope, hey. Who's over there?
I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
I swear to God. One of these days I'm just gonna go rogue and take this whole place out.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
It is pleasant to be seen. Alright. Heading to Hopetown.
All thrusters firing. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Well, we're gonna jump. Oh, and I still got that skill point. Let me spin that real quick. Let's see. Particle beam weapons. Sharpshooting. Assault. I need to take a few pirate contracts so I can use this. Knock down nearby enemies when you boost. Wow. I really want to build that up. That's a good one to have. What else? Gymnastics. And that's a good one to have too. Ah, so hard. Shoot, let's take this one. So many I wanted to. Forgot I had this. All right, Hopetown. Here we come. I really hope when Bethesda comes out with a new update that they fix the Hopetown security bug. Tired of going back to that place and getting attacked by security even after, you know, what happens. See, I need to offload some of this. Wow. 7 tombstones. Yikes. Laser sight, short scope, depleted uranium. Curious to see how that shoots. Demoralizing. Okay. All right, what else do I have? Pack. Oh, a couple of spacesuits. What else? I don't know how I ended up with that ridiculous looking thing. Poultice boom pop. Did I pass? No. Still something weighing me down. Hope I don't forget to sell those by mistake. Maybe I'm carrying some books or something. I can't get rid of that. Not yet, anyway. All right, down to 59. Ah, okay. Grenades. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. All right. Whoops. One click too many. I don't care.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
There are way too many security officers, guards.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
they're just saying they don't trust me. Oh, little kids' play area. Neat. While you sit there all day waiting for your financing to go through. So I've played through this
That's very generous, Mr.
several
Hope.
times,
Well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas.
and there is absolutely
You met
no
every
way
one of them.
Well, I
to
won't
do this
pretend it was
peacefully.
easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
McDougal.
I'll let you share the good news whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those
Something more?
jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
Nope, it's still bad news. I learned something very interesting.
Did you now?
Did you now?
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
You might want to call your lawyer for this.
Oh,
Make it professional.
The same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Herb, he burned you pretty good. Gave me the slate with your directives to the first. Kept your instructions to use as evidence against you. He knew we'd find him.
I see.
Sure.
I'm impressed, Deputy.
You should be.
It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
Indeed.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
You know what I
think
don't
I'd
like
like
about
to
the
hear what the
characters?
deputy has to say.
I don't like the shaggy haircuts. You know, this guy would have a professional businessman type haircut. He wouldn't just have a shaggy looking thing like that. Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything.
What was that?
Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Wow.
We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work. And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring.
You tricked them into poisoning their own land for your benefit.
I have a business to run. I can't afford to spend a credit more than I absolutely have to, Mr. Coe.
How do you know him? You used the first to seize the farmland and keep the operation a secret. How could you possibly justify this?
Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I will not let them down.
So let me ask you something, Ron. Putting the fertilizer on soil causes minerals to magically appear. Why do you have to put it on crops? Why can't you just go out in the desert and spread it? And then... Idiot.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
you did.
Farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Easy, Birgit.
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more.
Wait a minute.
We'll discuss this later.
No, you won't.
In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word
thought it was
that
jig.
I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
And the people your hired muscle killed? What about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
Let's see. This operation ends now.
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
Think again. Accept 50,000 credits. Holy smokes. How about I give you something instead? A funeral! Are you trying to buy me off?
Did I not make myself clear? I'm offering you a reward for a job well done. Nothing more. And with that job so capably done, we'll consider the matter closed. I'll be needing that slate from Major Hull, of course.
You're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling the Marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees.
Oh, yeah?
If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods.
Actually, you're risking their livelihoods.
Want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale. Yes.
I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice.
Justice can be complicated, Deputy.
No, it's not.
Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing.
I disagree.
I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
Wow.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Careful. I think he means business.
No shit. If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors.
It wasn't a threat, buddy.
My authority. You're stripped of rank. Declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal.
There it is. What's he doing there? There's what's her name. Burgett's running away. Where'd Hope go? Where the hell did he go? There's his gun. Holy shit, Sam. Was she curled up like a... something? Where the hell did Ron Hope go? There he is. What do you have antibiotics for? Antibiotics. Excuse me, Mr. Robot.
To vacate this area.
Vacate this area.
It's over, Burgett.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
Yep. Let's see. Are you all right?
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
People can be complicated.
He never seemed that complicated to me. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
I guess that's how you should remember him.
I know what I just heard and saw, but he was a friend. No. He was more like a father. And now he's... You killed him.
Easy now. I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that.
Oh, shut up.
Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people.
So you would prefer he killed me and you
What
and everybody
happens
else in
to
the
us
room?
Now? That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all.
Of course you will.
I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There's a lot of smart, hard-working people here. You'll figure it out.
All right. I am not going back through the... not going back through the... what do you call it? Gauntlet. Mantis's lair. Sorry, the lair of the mantis. And we're waiting again.
Keep your sidearm handy. Parts of town can get rough.
What are you talking about? We're Rangers, man.
Aquila City's always hopping.
He's gonna have something to say to me.
The Jansen family immigrated here from the UC, and having a tough time of it. If you have any work, Marco Jansen would appreciate it.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The Council of Governors meet in our very own Aquila City.
But not all of them. Not anymore, anyway. Excuse me?
Hiya.
Hiya.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggies.
Diego Monroe, at your service.
Hello, Diego.
Well, theoretically.
You're
Marshal.
back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Yes, they were. More like a mass grave now. Your guess was right on the money.
I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
Let's see. It was a scheme by that greedy bastard, Ron Hope. Ron Hope hired the first to grab farmland.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised?
What the hell?
Hope's always had a
Is that a
reputation
Wookiee?
as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests.
Yep.
Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Nope.
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
He supplied the farms with an experimental fertilizer. It boosted the soil's mineral content, but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Yep.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
These are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
He and his men attacked me. He did not survive. Let's see, I hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn.
Yep.
This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
That's true.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, old man.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
It would be an honor.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox.
Roger, Wilco.
In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Congratulations. You truly deserve it.
Thanks, Sam. I'll strive to be worthy of the title. It's about time.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Yay!
Way to go!
Way to go! Some people are clapping, but Sam's not. Me, not a great shot. Thank you, sir.
Glad you made it.
As a full-fledged Freestar Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle-class starship with no registration fee required. Ranger spacesuit, Ranger helmet, Ranger
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.
Thank you. Now you're just gonna sit there and ignore me.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes. My junk is now, well, your junk.
You want to rephrase that?
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's see. Let's
Good to see you.
Let's take a couple of these. Outlaw captain on Rutherford. Outlaw gang leader on Nemeria. Crimson Fleet captain at Alpha Turnian. I don't want to do the hostage. I don't want to do the rescue hostage thing. I don't like those. Because there's always contraband on those ships, and if you pick it up, all of a sudden you've got a $15,000 bounty on you. So don't do that. That's a big doggy. Let's see. Try to sell off some of this stuff. I hope it's been long enough for them to recharge their stock. That's pretty. I should change my clothes. I am no longer a deputy. Freestar Ranger badge. Ranger dual wear. Ranger spacesuit's not that great, you know? Neither's that helmet. Let me get rid of that stupid hat.
Ruling body, the Council of Governors. Ron Hope died sadly in disgrace at the hands of the Freestar Rangers. In a stunning press conference, the Rangers revealed that Ron Hope was giving Freestar farmers doctored fertilizer, which hurt their crops but increased the mineral content on the land. Ron Hope would then send in mercenaries to muscle out the farmers and claim the resources to keep Hope Tech afloat. When confronted with evidence of the conspiracy, Hope ordered his security personnel to attack rather than surrender to justice. In the subsequent battle, Ron Hope and many of his security personnel were killed. Where this leaves Hope Tech, and more broadly the Freestar Collective, is anyone's guess.
Thank you. I feel bad saying it, but
it's got to end.
That story got out quick.
Alberon and Tayo are owned by Ryujin. So yeah, you're supporting them anyway.
That's fine. I also don't recycle. Are you going to arrest me?
Rallied in aftermarket trading to new highs on the surprising news of record profits for their latest.
That's hilarious. Ron Hope is dead. Nobody knows what's going to happen to Hope Tech. Hope Tech stock soars.
You ask me? Traveling? Just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
Shut up. Let's see. 1044. Oh, okay. I'll lose $1 on that. All right. On the shepherds to
take a look around. I want to do your business quick. The Rangers plan on dropping by for an order soon.
What do I look like? Chopped liver?
Here. Browse to your heart's content.
Let's see. Yikes. $16.66. I'll lose a couple of bucks on that. Trade Authority. Guess we could go by Laredo too.
Not the way to handle a situation like that. You need to read the room. Ain't that the truth?
Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
I do. There we go.
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements. Happy to.
Let's see. $28.86. $8.16. There we go. Let's see if I can buy some ammo. I feel like I'm kind of just treading water here. Get some of those. And some of those. Now I can sell some more of these. Hang on to that for a little bit. Small chance to knock down targets. Meh. 4804. $16. $71 versus only 20. What's the difference? Huh. I don't know. Okay. Where'd Sam go? There he is. He's usually hiding or standing right in front of the door. All right, let's go get some pirates, eh? Go to any planet in the Alpha Turnian system. Well, why not this one with the Crimson Fleet captains?
You're messing with the fleet, pal.
You're mine now. Let's see.
Like a glove.
I think I'm going to... take one of these. Let's see, where was it? Find Equinox. Is it full auto? Where is it? There it is. That's an EM refined Equinox. Okay. See what that does. May not like it. Oh my god, there's too many of them. Come on down. Sam, watch out. Damn it, Sam. I do not like this thing.
favorite part. And down. Time to get medieval. Head shit, damn it.
Right in the ass. Sam, hold on.
Wanna mess with me and my friend? Ha! Take the good stuff.
Somebody's still in there? Thought we'd killed everybody over there. Man, these things are everywhere. Sam, you ready? Nothing. 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 Man, these guys suck. There we go. Oh my god.
Tell him Sam sent you. That really happened, right? Incoming!
Things are getting intense. Sam, you all right? Sam, where the hell are you? Stacking them up like cordwood. beginning to wonder where Sam is. Sam? Yeah. Oh. Sparkling wine. Ah, there he is. Nice of you to join me. Let's see, what did I miss back here? Nothing in there. A lot of stuff that'll blow up, though. I feel like, excuse me, Sam. I feel like I didn't cover everything. I guess I did. Oh, there's this over here. Nobody else in here. Sam? You alright? Who's up there? What's going on? There is a turret up there that I'm surprised didn't just take me out. I guess there's not a turret up here. Could have sworn I heard one. You must secure the ship. Right, who's left? Already cleared this deck. What am I missing? Ah, okay. Something screwed up here. There is nobody else aboard.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that thing was useless. Six spacesuits, holy smokes. Need frag grenades. All right, so why wasn't I able to take over that ship? There must be okay. Okay. One last turret. Crying out loud. Burp, 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 burp. This is crazy. Keep getting lost in these freaking things. Where's the freaking I can't find that. How do I take over the ship if I can't get to the freaking... I feel like I'm missing something. Man, I really hate these things. This isn't it. But it's gotta be. Oh my God. This is a nightmare. It's a freaking maze. Oy. Okay.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Yeah, okay, just a minute. About time to refill.
Let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Cycle that airlock and get aboard. Ready? What have I got? Star Eagle. She's a good-looking ship. All right, let's talk to Sam.
I'd appreciate your advice.
Sure.
After our last talk, I just feel a little more at peace, a little more whole.
God, you're such a girl.
Cora's grandpa, good old Jacob, well, he just will not stop pestering me to see Cora, and that's complicated.
She's got a lot of people to care for her. He's a real ass.
I mean, can you blame them? She's something else. But things with my dad, my early years, they weren't good. My mother died when I was 7. Some people have such strong memories from their early life. Me, I mean, I remember her. I have some pictures. I remember the feelings, but just a few clear memories.
Let's see. What do you remember?
She had these truly ancient cameras, like caveman type things. She had a room with a red light. She developed pictures she took in this chemical bath. I remember sitting on a stool, looking up at them slowly fading in, and it was like alchemy to me then. That's all I have. Just glimpses like that.
What happened to her?
She banged up her knee real good in an accident. So she went in for knee replacement. Supposed to be routine, but that damn anesthesiologist dropped the ball.
Oh, great.
And one day Mom's fine, and the next, doctors take her away.
Sorry to hear about that.
Oh, it's all right. It's ancient history. So, Jacob raised me on his own, and shit, maybe I don't give him enough credit. I mean, I know how tough it is, but he was strict, hard. Yeah. Dad was a longtime civil servant, a big man in government, and he had a future all laid out for me. Man, could he get his hooks into you. He was scary good at that.
That future wasn't for you.
You know me too well. But I tried. I felt the weight of legacy. I wanted to do him proud. He said I had to learn the business, run some freight, see how credits flow, speak the language. Meanwhile, he's working some angle for a government job for me after. That sounded even more miserable than what I was doing.
Did you ever tell him you didn't want it?
Oh, I started to. Many, many times. He'd always steer the conversation away or just use logic to dissect every little point. Once I held my ground, and he said I was an ungrateful child, not worthy of what he was doing.
He should have asked what you wanted.
I know, right? Even after I was with the Rangers, Dad was just always needling, angling for me to join the government. But by then I knew myself more, and I could stand up to him. And Lillian, well, she helped. If I let Jacob into Cora's life, he'll dream up some big future for her and tie her into knots like he did with me. A man could teach a masterclass in manipulation.
Let's see. It should be up to Cora. Otherwise, you're making choices for her. Let's see. He might surprise you.
I suppose. Stranger things have happened. I guess I got more to think about.
Sorry, man. Where are we going now? There's another pirate out there somewhere. Outlaw gang leader on Nemeria. Where is that? At the deserted, I don't know what. Way up there. Mineral plant. Well, it's not like we haven't done that a dozen times.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Landing.
Gear looks green, ready to land.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick pause right there to refresh my beverage, and I will be back soon. Don't go nowhere. We are back. At the deserted mineral plant to take out the outlaw boss.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
For freaking we just talked.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Come on, Sam, let's get back on the boat.
The Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
Felt really good. I enjoyed the work.
Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
Sound like you really admired him.
He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown without him.
Let's see. Couldn't live with myself if I took that bribe.
So you stuck by your principles. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
Is that it? All right, then.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No, I think we're okay. Something's going on up in there. Maybe I can just...
Odds are good there's some sort of security. Corporations don't like people playing with their toys.
Well, it looks like this is going to be a frontal assault.
Grab everything useful.
There is a full-fledged battle going on in there. Maybe I can just wait it out. These guys, why are they oh, are they trying to get those
Sweeping, all clear.
we're not gonna mess around this time.
What's that?
I don't know what you idiots have been doing in here.
Oh, remind me to stay on your good side.
You got below, Sam?
Oh, not my day. Evacuate the area. Keep their attention.
Nope, didn't want that. You're all alone, buddy. Why does this keep happening? Whiskey. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How about that? That won't work. There we go. Let's see. Got him. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. Stolen artwork, eh? How did I walk right past that? up there, Sam? Eh.
Valuable. Happy to help shoulder this one. Or not.
All right.
Engines firing. Here we go. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized.
All right. Let's get rid of some junk. Stolen artwork, eh? Recon spacesuit. Looks pretty good. I don't like that baby blue color, but what are you gonna do? I can't get rid of that yet. Bourbon and whiskey. I think I need that. Back down to my fighting weight. All right. One last outlaw to take care of. Nemeria 2. Everybody says this is a beautiful planet. Great place for a base. Primordial plants, no animals. Temperate temperatures, high O2, heavy gravity, slightly heavy. Yeah, try it out. And then Nemeria 2, maybe that's the one. It's so awesome. Lots of very strong magnetosphere, temperate, within 02.75 gravity. Okay. Forgot where I was going. Down this way. Rutherford. I foresee some decent looking
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait!
Too late, guys.
Smooth jump. Nice work. Their grab drive's down. Enemy's grab drive disabled.
Crimson Fleet doesn't usually stay and fight, and we showed them why. You're with the Freestar Rangers, right?
I am.
Space is always just a little safer with you folk around.
Thanks for recognizing.
Any way we can repay you?
Nah, no need for payment.
Very noble of you. I can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
You bet. You too, buddy. Tungsten. Abandoned industrial compound.
Let's put this bird in the ground.
Yeah, you know, this ship is starting to grow on me. Need to paint it, but
How can I be of service, Captain?
how can I be of service, Captain? Need to wash my windshield. I think at night, obviously, it would be very nice. Let's see.
Another down.
Man, I must have souped up my this is fun. Must have souped up my cannon a little bit somewhere. Yoo-hoo! Way to go, Sam. Oh man, this is fun. Nuke 'em from orbit.
Gonna get your blood pumping, huh? Punching it.
Too bad I can't drop ordnance. Hit it. Can't believe it.
Done it better myself.
Just stand right out in the open. I'll take care of you. Or still 4 targets somewhere.
Well, they don't need it.
He's just sitting over there. What the? Oh man, I wanted to stick him. Curious how that happened, how that worked out. Sam, is that you boosting around? Stacking them up like cordwood. I am really stocking up on weapons. Can't believe I haven't found a see, now that's decent. Don't care enough. Sam, where you at?
Hey, even murdering scum need to unwind, right? Maybe play some foosball?
Let's see what we got over here. Modified tombstone. Razorback. What's in here? Ooh. There we go.
Ching.
Ka-ching, my friend. Ka-ching indeed. Extreme ambient cold. There we go. That one goes there. That one goes there. Who locks up a book? Sun's starting to go down. Hard target. Now we're talking. Yeah. We can make something out of that. The only thing I don't like is that it only has 5-round mag. There's some stuff down there. Maybe. There have been occasions when there's a leftover bad guy down here. Let's see. Let's check out that tower. And away. Go. Away. We Neat. Nothing. All right. I heard somebody. There he is. I'm out of here.
Better we get it than someone else.
Alright, so where was I? Holy smokes. Oh, not bad. A little something. A little something up here.
Well, ecliptic are based here. They have some serious goodies if you can take them out.
Dude, we just finished digging them out. I guess the gas giant is on the other side of the planet. I was hoping we'd have a decent picture.
Let's ride.
Not a bad landing. All right, what do we got? What do we got to do? All right, so let's see. I've still got to do some side quest things to get to Sam's companion quest. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up the stream here for this evening, and when we pick up tomorrow, we will do some of these little side quest things. Probably some activities just to get Sam to talk us into his quest, and then we'll do Sam's companion quest, and we will do that tomorrow. But tomorrow is going to be the long stream. Going to try to start around 2 p.m. and we'll probably go all the way till 10 or maybe 12, depending on how we feel. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, for joining the stream, for engaging in the chat. That helps with the long-term plans of Twitch and all that business. So if you like what you saw and you want to see some more, be sure to like and follow and subscribe and all that big stuff, and you'll get notified when I'm on again. Otherwise, just come back and see me tomorrow around 2 p.m. We'll be doing the same thing with Starfield. So until next time, see you next time, folks.